Before we start, I have a few things to say. I was looking up this exact same video idea on YouTube, and I could not find anyone who had made a video exactly like this besides one, but it didn't exactly summarize what I was looking for. So I decided to make one for you to watch. But anything I say in this video, it's not fact, it's just basically reviewing different things, and it really depends on what you think should happen. And obviously, spoilers for Minecraft Storymode Season 1 and 2, but let's get into this. So, if you know the game known as Minecraft Storymode, you know, the one where stuff like this happens.
Hello, my name is Gabriel.
Somebody pinch me.
Basically, throughout the entire story, there are at least 2 major villains that appear throughout it. There are a few others that are really small, or they're only really the villain of one single episode of the game, but there's mainly 2 big villains that appear throughout the whole thing. But the first major villain that we will be talking about today is, of course, the Witherstorm. The Witherstorm was the creation of a man named Ivor, who was once a member of the Order of the Stone, which was a group of people who defeated different monsters and basically saved the world from them and stuff like that. Basically, Ivor was mad after a bunch of stuff that had happened a really long time ago, and so he built this thing called the Witherstorm, which was basically like a normal wither, but the center block under the middle head was actually a command block. But just to help us here, let's create a list of different powers and abilities that this thing has so we can determine who would win in a fight in the end of this video between the other guy and this thing. First of all, let's add to the list Scary, because this thing looks like something that would go along with Cthulhu from H.P. Lovecraft. Next, we are going to add Size, because this thing grows at a really fast rate. Within a few weeks of the entire Minecraft Story Mode first 4 episodes where the Witherstorm actually is the villain, this thing grows from a tiny little pea-sized normal wither to the size of a mountain, or even bigger. Here's all the different phases of the Witherstorm, so basically, you know, from phase 0 or 1 all the way up to blah blah blah. This is phase 1, small, tiny, the first state. Then you got phase 2, which is a little bigger. Phase 3, still a little bigger. And then you got phase 4. Yeah, it got really big really quick. After that we got phase 5, which is still getting bigger. Then we got phase 6, which is just almost looks like a literal storm. From here, you can now use something called the Formidabomb, which is just this absolute nuke world destroyer bomb TNT block thing, and it basically kills the Witherstorm once and for all. Or not, because to truly kill the Witherstorm, you have to destroy its heart, which is the command block itself, and even the Formidabomb cannot destroy the command block. Now, because that bomb, that Formidabomb specifically, was so powerful, the Witherstorm is completely blown apart, and you have 3 Witherstorms, but at least each of them only have 1 head. And then, after all the time of growing, the Witherstorm finally reaches its final phase 8, where all of the Witherstorm pieces, all 3 of them, have 3 heads each. And this thing is a literal storm. Now, just for time, we're gonna add Nearly Unkillable, because even the Formidabomb couldn't kill him. Shoots fireballs, because he does. Tractor Beam, because obviously he has a tractor beam. His Wither Sickness, because he can give people Wither Sickness, which is just deadly. But we also have to add him Big Dumb. Okay, let me explain. See the command block? This thing right here? Okay, so if you don't know, The command block is a special, block that you can get from putting a special command into your chat in the game, in your actual Minecraft game. It is not accessible in the normal creative menu where you can get all your normal blocks. Basically, the command block can do stuff like kill someone instantly no matter where they are in your world, and just with magic from the command block, delete the Ender Dragon, as what happened in Minecraft Story Mode Season 1 with the Order of the Stone and everything, or completely ravage the entire world and destroy everything. But, of course, the Witherstorm doesn't do any of these things, and I think that it could have easily just blipped everybody out of existence. Jesse, Petra, all of the characters that you play as or you meet in this Minecraft Story Mode. But of course it doesn't, because for some reason it's really dumb apparently. I think what it is because the Witherstorm is mainly Wither and the block is just really its life source. It doesn't really know how to use the block, and it's really just as smart, maybe a little bit smarter than a normal Wither, and its real only option and goal for everything is to really just get bigger and not die, and that's basically everything that it wants to do. So it isn't really going to try and kill everyone specifically or anyone specifically. It just wants to eat and get bigger, and I think that just really makes it a little dumb. And if it can't use this basically admin godlike creative power or destructive power to its will, it's pretty dumb, pretty stupid, and it can't do it, which makes it just a little weaker than it could have been. Actually, a lot weaker than it could have been.
He's the admin.
Oh, you are a smart cookie, Jesse. Of course I am!
The admin. So, this guy, the admin, basically he was the villain of all 5 episodes of Season 2 of Minecraft Story Mode. Basically, he's one of these 3 things from the Minecraft Story Mode world called the admins. In real Minecraft, they are people that have been granted abilities and are basically supposed to control the server and keep players out of trouble. The admins in Minecraft Story Mode are kind of similar, but they're basically just the gods of the world. So there's 3 admins. You first got this guy, Romeo. Then you got this lady, Zara. And you got this guy named Fred. Basically, during a battle a while ago, Fred and Zara teamed up against Romeo here because they thought he was turning a little too evil, even though they were friends. And Fred ended up getting killed. Romeo somehow won, and Zara became trapped like in this prison and had her powers taken by the admin, or Romeo, and put in this big prison known as Sunshine Institute, of course. Now, Romeo, the one admin that is at least free and not in prison or dead, is basically just trying to rule the world as like it's God or something. But, of course, it is time to go over his powers. First of all, this guy has the ability to teleport, and he does it a lot. He can also teleport other people into places such as the Sunshine Institute or stuff like that. He can also shapeshift into different things, such as this snowman guy that appears in one of the episodes, and it's him, but he just keeps changing into different things, or this prismarine colossus, or even other people, which he can basically just trick people with. As an admin, he is also able to do stuff like completely change the world around him, like throwing these massive boulders and floating stuff, creating his own dimension, causing the entire worlds to go away, such as basically blocking over an entire world with just bedrock, or building massive ice palaces and prismarine dungeons and stuff like that. He can also grow and shrink to like at least a limited size, way bigger than his normal size, or probably way smaller than his normal size. But he can't get like Witherstorm size, or at least from what we've seen, he hasn't even tried. While we're at it, let's just add he can fly and he can impersonate voices, because that's not really super powerful, but it's up there. But on to his weaknesses, of course. He's very powerful, but also he really wants friends so bad that he kind of just holds him back from killing the people that he's trying to fight. Like the main character that you play as, and even the other admin that he imprisoned, basically. But he still will do evil stuff. He's also not immortal, unlike people in creative mode in real Minecraft. And he was able to get at least his powers taken away, and then from there he could be killed. But now, the final question. If the admin and the Witherstorm actually did fight each other, who would win in the battle? Well, I believe that. Drumroll, please. The admin would win! Okay, I know that a lot of you might not even believe that, if there even is anybody that still watches this, considering that Minecraft Story Mode kind of went really unpopular after it actually came out long time ago, by like 5 years. And I'm going to back this up, okay? So if you think about it, the command block and a admin are nearly the same, because they both have the same abilities. They can both basically do anything. The command block might even be able to do even more. But to run a command block, you need a person or someone in creative mode or some type of beast that can run the command block and allow it to do these things. The admin has this power in the pocket of its hand because they're in creative mode, and they don't really need to be run by somebody else. They don't require somebody else. They have basically unlimited power besides, you know, the limits and stuff that they actually do have. Because the Witherstorm was really just a massive beast that wanted to eat and get bigger, and that's really all it wanted to do. The command block was really just its power source that made it stronger and kept it alive, and it didn't really exactly know how to use it. It was almost like the command block wasn't fully in control, and the thing wasn't fully in control of the command block. And so the Witherstorm wasn't really as powerful as it probably could have been. And imagine if we had given it time to actually grow and get large enough to where it could eat the entire world. Because it got destroyed pretty quickly, like within less than a month. Imagine if we gave it enough time to where it could get larger than a mountain, or something crazy like that. But the admin, it basically is just, they're just smarter, they have the same powers, maybe a little less complex, but at least they can do basically whatever they want and whatever their needs do. The Witherstorm is really just a big beast with a bunch of power that it doesn't know how to use. And that's basically my whole thing. If you want to tell me in the comments what your thoughts are, then do that. This is my opinion on it. Originally I thought that the Witherstorm would still be more powerful, but then I looked into it and I was like, well, maybe not, actually, on second thought. But yeah, this is the end of the video now, and I guess I'll see you later. Bye.